There's a question that was asked 40 years ago. Was that the question? What was the question? From now. Then that's why I want to tell you about 40 years ago. I was where you are. I didn't graduate from University of Nairobi, 1984. Is that not 40 years ago? So like the prop said that you can look at me and guess where you'll be. Is that okay? So 40 years ago, after I walked out of University of Nairobi, I intentionally decided to do a few things. And later on, I deliberately also decided to go to what we call marketplace. So I'm an entrepreneur by choice. Is that okay? Are there any who are intending to be entrepreneurs by choice? Great, thank you, we are together. And first of all, may I acknowledge my captain who is next to me. He's my captain. When we go sailing, he makes sure that I float. It's very good. Anyway, that's for another day. But we go sailing together, and it's great to see you again. You introduce yourself. So, but he's my captain, and I feel very happy when I saw him. I realized that great things. Now, I've been given 7 minutes, so don't worry, I'll finish. In the course of my business, which also I've been privileged to visit all the countries that are presented here, done business in all of them, that I wrote a book, The Merchant Pearl. This is the story of how I've done business, both local and international. And just here, this is part of my story. Then after that is the second book is about the angel investor. Currently, for the last 15 years, I spend much more of my time on capital markets. That is investing and guiding all that relates to that. I've been in that space, doing different things. This is another book. And then I discovered that you do things intentionally. And our VCs talked many times of you impacting, influencing, being leaders today. And I want to bring to another thing that I decided to do deliberately. I decided to be in the marketplace. Called what? Marketplace. Ukona mama mboga today, and tomorrow you are with whoever in the marketplace. So I wrote a book about transformative entrepreneur, a path to sustainable success and marketplace influence. So I teach about how you can influence your space. Do you hear me? And because of that, I decided to go to become a student. The interesting thing is that I didn't go to study in order to be employed. After I finished the University of Nairobi, graduate of mathematics, I asked myself, what will I do with my mathematics? 20 years later, and I shifted from mathematics to finance and economics. And then 20 years later, I shifted. Right now, finishing my PhD on sociology and specializing in a subject that is very interesting, social capital. On what subject? And for why I decided to do that within the next 2 minutes is I noted as I walked the journey as entrepreneur, which I picked it from my father. I grew up in a business and environment, so I picked it up from my father. I realized how I relate to the people. That is my wealth. And the diplomat next to me I'm sure you agree with me, that how you relate to the people will matter all the time. Our vice chancellor will tell us, if you mishandle his finances, the foreign day student wataanza kusema student power. Si ndio vice chancellor? Yeah? Wakutua kwa ofisi. Yeah? How you relate to the people is all everything. The networking, I realized there was like in going out to working in other countries. Like when I first time went to Rwanda and Burundi, I knew no one. But in 15 years I was there. One of them offered to make me a citizen of one of that country because of how you relate with people. Networking. How much have I been trusted? Another aspect of social capital, being able to be trusted. And how much are you able to reciprocate? Are you a giver or a receiver or both? In conclusion of 5 marks, in my conclusion, I've learned that as I do business, because that's what I am, I do business in the world of finance. I've been a CEO of 3 companies that are in financial space, and also a CEO of 2 companies that are in investment space. So that is my space, both finance and entrepreneurship, financing all kinds of businesses, and also investing in all kinds of business. That's my space. Now, the last one I want you to do is, can you spell the one? S-E-E. Stands for? See. And you can see me, isn't it? Yes. All right. The first S, what I've learned over the journey is serve others. S stands for? Those at the back, you are not seeing me. S stands for? E stands for empower. Empower. Empower others. Are we together? And E stands for elevate them. And as you do about that, you are going to have it easy and you become an influencer in the space that you are going to occupy. Thank you.